We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Let's take a look at the numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. And for San Antonio, in the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. And Wembanyama's out there with Barnes. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
Here's Champagnie. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Paul can't get it to go. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. LeBron drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
Takes the 3. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now Davis, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Champagnie. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And Clark for the Lakers. The last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And both free throws good for Davis. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Hachimura comes with a double team. Spurs passing it around. And the basket by Castle.
Huge advantage for Wembanyama to see over everybody.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's LeBron. And it's Davis with the jam.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. It's stolen by Davis. And the dunk by LeBron.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Memphis. And the wide-open shot from Paul. Good on the triple.
Paul's got such a fluid shooting motion. From the moment he lets it go, everything about it is smooth.
Here's Davis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Out left to the wing. Barnes finds Paul. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's James. And the dunk by James.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by the Lakers. Here's Castle. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Now here's Barnes. All scoring in this one.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Al Paul, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. With his first shot attempt, it's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Lakers leading by 7. Davis kicks to Hachimura. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Offensive rebound, and it's Davis with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Lakers.
Nice seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Davis with a screen on Barnes. James, off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Russell. Averaging 12 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds.
And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Spurs. The shot's good. LeBron's got 14.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Johnson outside. Davis with the double team. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And it's Davis missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Johnson, good.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And he comes up with the deuce. And that's 12 points for Davis.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He totaled 14. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
We've got Johnson. He's out there with Zach Collins. And it's Vassell in at the 1. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round. To the left side wing. Back to Johnson. A miss that time would have put him up. The Lakers in the lead. Stolen by Collins. Here's Champagnie. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Champagnie's got 10 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Locked loose. It's stolen by Hachimura. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Collins has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 4. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Lakers leading by 4. Johnson over to help. Lakers passing it around. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Pass to Champagnie. To the paint. Here's Vassell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Here's Traoré. 3-pointer. Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Inside, deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Lakers. They're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, the Spurs, a game and a half out.
And, guys, for the Lakers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Saturday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Tuesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at that Jazz matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
James, rebounded by the Spurs. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Castle's checked in for the Spurs. Chris Paul comes in for Johnson. Oh, Wembanyama, too easy.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
James finds Hachimura. Now, here is Russell. And he's good on the three ball. Russell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Paul with the ball, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. The shot by Paul, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on LeBron James.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
And the Spurs making a change here. Champagne's checked in.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Here's Castle. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Barnes. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Another assist in the career of Chris Paul. As good as anybody we've seen pass the rock.
Davis down low. Defended by Wembanyama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
4th in blocks. And they also show up in the top 5 in opponents' points per game. I love how they just scratch and claw and they really trust each other on the defensive end.
And they're a team you can't send to the free throw line because, Greg, of their incredible percentage.
When you talk about two-way impact on a game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing. And offensively, he can carry a team.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
James, the pass to Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss. San Antonio trailing here. Down low, here's Barnes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Barnes has got 6.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Russell from long range. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down to the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
To the paint, here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Barnes finds Wembanyama. That 3 off the mark. The Lakers trail. And it's Connect in the corner. Here's Reddish. And they get it back. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Davis' skill set is a nightmare for defenders. That's why they have a tough time guarding him without fouling.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
That one is no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Paul is doubled. Back to Barnes. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Barnes has got the lead up to 3 now for the Spurs.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Left side, Davis. With 1 on the clock. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Vincent. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not.
The previous play is under review.
They are going to review the tape.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Hawk is queuing up the footage for the officials.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He finishes with 9. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break with third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court run.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference. And that concludes.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
So the Lakers 5 right now. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Lakers trail by 3, and LeBron the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin, and I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance we saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You gotta know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. Anthony Davis is second.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
The 3 from LeBron, nailed from three-point land. And it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Shot to stop the run. Puts it up from 17. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Paul.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Davis and block. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Castle. Barnes outside. And Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Barnes can't get it to go. And there's the call on James. And that'll be his third foul so far. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Wembanyama for 3.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Davis inside. Poked away. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Russell. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. A three-pointer is right on target. Champagnie's got the game tied up here for San Antonio. LA's on 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Back to Davis, and stolen by Wembanyama. Barnes with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Lakers passing it around. Back to Reeves. Pass to Davis. Over Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Paul is doubled. Wembanyama inside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 8th assist in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Castle. Paul is doubled.
Lakers foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson right side. Back to Vassell. Sinks the three-pointer. Vassell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Here's Russell. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Paul kicks to Johnson. Johnson double team. Paul passes to Vassell. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Paul. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pass to Traore. Over in the corner, Vincent. And the 3 off target. Spurs leading by 3. Johnson, the pass to Vassell. Paul is doubled to the inside. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, one of the very best passes in the game, and he gives it to you right on time and on target.
Reddish with the ball. Hayes with the screen for Reddish. Out to the right wing. Hayes dishes to Reddish. Pass to connect. No good on the triple. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Hayes the pass to Vincent. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vincent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
In a moment now to see some numbers for Paul. He's averaging 10 points a game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Hayes with the screen for Russell. Pass to Hayes. Over Collins. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
Paul passes to Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. LA has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. James. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. San Antonio leading. Inside. Johnson kicks to Vassell. And Reeves comes to help. Collins wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. LeBron dishes to Russell. Hayes the pass to Hachimura. And here's Reeves outside. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. It's San Antonio. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Collins. Ingram is out there with Johnson. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Russell looking around to the middle. Here's Hachimura. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, hard to discourage Hachimura out of his rhythm right there. I mean, he is powerfully put together.
San Antonio making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Hayes. And Collins gets double-teamed. Pass to Branham. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. Branham's got himself on the board with 3 there. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
LeBron sets the screen for Reeves. And it's James missing. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Here's Hachimura. Rebound San Antonio. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And here's Reeves outside. And again, no good by the Lakers. Hachimura comes with the double team. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Great look, but off the mark.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And it's Russell missing. San Antonio leading by 5. To the paint, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Hachimura. And the Lakers with another miss. Here's San Antonio. They're on an 11-3 run right now. On the wing, Johnson. They double-team Johnson. And there's the call on James. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Lakers trail by 12. Russell passes to Davis. Davis owning the inside.
Watching Davis do work like this is special.
And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Paul is doubled. Pass to Castle. Offensive rebound. Vassell wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And here's Reeves outside. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his third assist on the night. Here's Paul, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Chris Paul, one of the best foul shooters in the NBA. I mean, he's not a guy you want to send to the line.
Free throw dropped for Paul. The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Hayes is checked in, and both free throws good from Paul.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on it.
Puts up a three, and the basket by Castle. And the Spurs lead by 10.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're
epic move by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Barnes can't get it to go. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Russell from long range makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
They double him with James. Nobody near Barnes. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
You can sense that the crowd, guys, is starting to feel as though this game just might be theirs.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Spurs leading by 6. Barnes outside. And Reeves comes to help. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. And here is Los Angeles now. Hachimura finds Davis. 1:41 left to play in the final quarter. Good defense by Wembanyama. The drive by Barnes.
Fantastic as an athlete is Barnes, and he attacks the rim off the drive. Man, I love the way he goes with force.
San Antonio's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama passes to Champagne. Here's Castle. And Davis pulls it down.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And again, no good by the Lakers. The Spurs shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. From deep. Rebounded by Castle. Here's San Antonio. 8-point game. Paul kicks to Barnes. Fires it up. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Laces one from 3.
Good look from Hachimura there, feeding the open man.
17 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there.
Can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul a lot sooner.
Third team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
D'Angelo Russell. Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.